Phil Lingard, but he did, and he lasted. I think he lasted.
After 3 days being on Earth.
How many times do I start these shows off by going and singing to you the hokey cokey, put your left foot in, your left foot out, in, out, and shake it all about? It's ridiculous. It's non-stop. And I feel like I do it every single week, at least a couple of times a week. And it doesn't stop, as today, and on today's show, we're discussing one man and one man only, as you can tell, from the title, Jesse Lingard. Now, reports are suggesting that an insider who knows the score at West Ham is saying that the West Ham's hopes of signing Jesse Lingard are dead. And that's according to some of the reports that are coming out. And it isn't the greatest of transfer updates. However, we're going to look into it a little bit deeper today. And it isn't, it's one of football's worst kept secrets that David Moyes is desperate to bring Jesse Lingard back to West Ham last summer and again in January and now again this summer. But Manchester United blocked several attempts made by both West Ham and Newcastle, leaving basically Jesse Lingard to rot on the bench. Now, Sky Sports recently reported that West Ham had made contact with Lingard regarding a return to West Ham and claimed that Newcastle had dropped their interest. And that same story was reported from the Guardian newspaper. Now, according to Claret and Hugh, reports are suggesting that there's little or no chance of Lingard signing for West Ham this summer. But only the day before, literally the day before, very well-renowned insider and agent or high-level journalist Fabrizio Romano shared major transfer update involving West Ham, David Moyes, and long-time target Jesse Lingard. Now, after a phenomenal 2020-21 season, second-half loan spell at West Ham, where he bagged 9 goals, 4 assists over 16 Premier League appearances, no wonder David Moyes has been wanting to bring back Jesse Lingard on a permanent deal. And it was confirmed that Jesse was leaving Manchester United, and this is at the moment where West Ham probably had their best chances to seal an agreement and bring him back with no other club standing in the way. Now, we do know several clubs around Europe will be looking at someone like Jesse Lingard. But according to Romano, personal terms are the only issue. And he was sharing that update when he wrote an article in The Guardian. And the reports were suggesting that Moyes is personally ready to step up his interest. This is literally the day before this report comes out. And he's pushing to bring him back. Moyes is satisfied that the 29-year-old hasn't lost any motivation after spending the whole 21-22 season, in the mists of or the shadows of Manchester United. And I believe West Ham and Jesse Lingard are probably a good fit for each other, arguably even more so now that he's available on a free transfer. I know there's going to be signing on fees, and I know he may be asking for quite a lot of money. And you can obviously see that his quality was wasted at Old Trafford over the past year. And Moyes obviously wants to grant him a new lease of life and bring him back to West Ham, where he opened that opportunity back up for Jesse Lingard and gave him the opportunity to get back into the England setup. Now, according to another report, journalist, they're saying that the only issue, alongside what Fabrizio Romano is saying, is the players' wages. So the speculation keeps going, and we are willing to apparently look at taking offers in for Said Benrahma, potentially replacing him with Jesse Lingard. No transfer fee, but a signing-on fee will be having to get made as well. But the only problem, according to this other reporter, is the weekly fee, the players' wages. They have to probably meet in the middle somewhere. with regards to the wages. You know, you're hearing reports that he's currently on about 80 to 100,000 pounds at Manchester United, and he's looking upwards of 160,000 pounds. And West Ham are not going to pay that amount of money. However, if you're going to bring someone in of the quality on a shorter term deal to try and take West Ham to that next level, then you're probably going to have to pay within reason for the West Ham mentality over what we're used to paying. If you consider Yarmolenko was on about 110k a week. For me, the big reason why I'm doing this video today is to let you know that, you know, I know we do transfer videos and we don't say that we're going to be signing this player and we're not, or we are going to be signing this player. But it's so important that you look at all the facts and the figures that are out there. One report to another, literally within hours, and sometimes, you know, I should say sometimes within days, but also sometimes within hours, can be so different. 1 minute we're stepping up interest, the next minute the deal's dead, the next minute it's just the wages that we have to get over the line. But let's not get something wrong here. We do know that West Ham will want to bring Jesse Lingard back. If there's a deal to be struck, we'll get that done. If Jesse Lingard chooses not to come back to West Ham, then I would be surprised. But that could only mean that some club is offering him a mixture of good money and potentially Champions League opportunities and guaranteed starting place. But why would he not want to come back into that surroundings of his arms around him? Now, some of the reports are saying that if West Ham don't strengthen the squad this summer, then why would other players come in? Because we're already Mark Noble down. We're already potentially Alex Kroll down. We're already Yarmolenko down. We're already Fredericks down. We could be Saeed Benrahma down. We could be Vlasic down. There's 6 players I've just named without even going any further into that squad. We've got long-term, you know, injury players coming back, Ogbonna, and we haven't signed anyone yet. So you're looking 6 or 7 players down already from a really thin squad. So I can understand the sentiment behind why players are maybe taking their time to think about a deal. It's fine for West Ham fans to turn around and go, well, you don't want to sign for the club right now, then why would we sign him? However, is there anything really wrong with players looking for assurances from the club? What are you doing to bring in players? How are you going to move forward as a team? I think we got away with last season by not Listen, I would rather West Ham invested and got strength and depth to give players support. However, we got away with it. That's it in a nutshell. You could say we didn't get away with it because we never got to the final of the Europa League and we finished 7th. But for me personally, you know, considering we didn't strengthen, we did get away with it. However, with this new season, we can't ride that train again. We need to bring recruits in to offer all of those players support in that team, players that either can take over the first team or just add to that squad. There's no way on God's given earth that we can maybe just survive by bringing the very bare minimum, the bare bones, because that's going to have a negative impact on our squad. Every team, every professional football team needs freshening up every now and then. And players like Jesse Lingard and players like Jared Bowen and players like Declan Rice will be looking at the recruitment of this team and we'll be going, well, where is the ambition of the team? What are you going to do? So if Jesse Lingard, who is still currently on his holidays, is thinking, I do like West Ham, but what's your ambition? Who else are you going to bring in apart from me? And maybe he's waiting for assurances. What I will say is some of the reports have not categorically said the deal is dead. Some probably are reporting that. Don't doubt for a second that there's going to be hiccups in this deal and trying to bring Jesse Lingard to the club. However, we have to be mindful of some of the reports that are out there. We really do. And I do agree with the sentiment that people say. I'll only believe it when the player's holding the shirt up or come the end of the transfer window, he's not holding the shirt up. I still have a bit of faith that West Ham will probably try and get this deal done. I think it's a no-brainer for West Ham to try and get this deal done. I know West Ham won't pay 160k a week. I don't know that for a fact. I hope they won't pay 160 grand a week because I don't think any player, you know, well, in the current market, but Jesse Lingard compared to the current market isn't 160k a week. But if we can get half or 3/4 of what he gave to us the first time round, then it's a no-brainer. But the saga continues. He's either in, he's either out, all within the space of hours. We have to wait and see what happens. One thing's for sure is we are after him. We probably, if we're going to try and bring him in, we're going to try and bring him in quickly. But we need to be mindful. He is in America currently. Just go and look at his social media platforms. He is in America enjoying his holidays as well. The transfer window just opened up on the 10th, and he's still with Manchester United until the end of this month. So we might have this saga going on for another couple of more weeks. So keep your eyes peeled on the Jesse Lingard deal. I have seen several reports or several people on social media today going, done, deal, over, whatever. I don't think it is, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm not an ITK, don't want to be one, but we will have to wait and see what happens. I, for one, believe there is still a chance. What do you think? Leave it in the comments section below. And thank you for watching. If you are new around here, please make sure you do go and subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscription button. We're on the road towards 20,000 subscribers. Hit the thumbs up as well. Hit the bell notification. That will notify you when a show goes out later on today. Brand spanking new show. Having a bit of a laugh. Retro Rumors. Make sure you do go and check it out. And if you're interested in becoming a channel member, you can, of course, click on the join option on there, where you'll be getting entered into monthly draws and then moving forward, weekly draws as well. Very good prizes coming to you as West Ham Network members as well. And as we do, we'd like to thank all of the members on the channel. Stay safe and come on, you Irons.
It's like a family tree.